Your brain is designed to keep you average. If you haven't realized, we are animals. As much as we're humans and as much as sophisticated as we think we are animals at the end of the day, right? What we feel most comfortable is what we want to do first. That quick dopamine is what we reach for. Once you really understand your brain, you realize that your brain keeps you average. That's why there's few successful people and a lot of average people. We were designed to live in tribes, group of 150 people. Right? We weren't designed to live in this modern day and age in cities where people go and meet a new person every day, and people can scroll on their phone, TikTok, quick dopamine, they can go goon, right? We were not designed for all that dopamine at once. And that's why there's so many lowlives, because they don't know how to control their brain, and it's not even their fault. I mean, this is what society created. Like, your attention, people want your attention all the time. People distract you, right? There's these big games, there's big events, music, all this is that. And I'm not saying everything's bad. I'm just saying people can get distracted so easily if they don't have a focus and if they don't understand how their brain works. There's a pattern and a trait if you look at all the successful rich people in this world, and it's that they would delay their gratification. They understood that their brain is making them average, and they went against it, right? Every time we get that dopamine hit, we were created to chase that, right? If we needed let's say we were thirsty, we needed water. Our brain creates that urgency to get that water, to drink, and that makes us do something, right? But your brain is designed to keep you comfortable. Oh, don't go out, don't go to the gym, stay at home, play video games, don't work extra, be safe, don't achieve high, don't dream of big. All that stuff is just to keep you safe, keep you average. But if you really think about it, if you had like 9 lives like a cat, you can be safe in half of those, and the other halves you can risk it all. Well, if you have 1 life, what is the point of being safe? There is none. There is no point in playing it safe. You genuinely can do anything you put your mind to, and it sounds so cliche, and people hear it all the time. People are going to hear this again, and they're just going to scroll. And it's not until something that drastically happens in someone's life, or until they're so fed up to that point, that they actually make a change. Like, until they actually need to. Because if people don't feel they need to change, and some people don't even know that there's more that they can do or they need to change. Only until you're thirsty, just like you're thirsty to drink water, or starving, just like you're starving to eat food, will you actually make a change in your life. And only until you realize it's your brain that is keeping you average. It is your brain. That laziness, that, oh, I'd rather not film another video, I'd rather sit down today, I'd rather take a break, I'd rather rest. That gratification that you get right now is less than when you delay it. The more you delay something, the bigger the outcome is, right? I'm not saying I have it all figured out. I struggle a lot. I struggle with consistency, right? But I'm also saying is that I'm very conscious and aware of this world and what I'm trying to become. I'm not just living day to day like a bot, like on autopilot. I want to know what I can do, and I want to achieve the best that I can. And I'm not gonna settle for less, because there's genuinely only one life. And like genuinely speaking, like, what is the point of living your whole life and not trying to achieve for more? There is none. And if people really could understand how money works and how their brain works and how easy it is just to push through 15 minutes of pain for 2 hours of hard work and you're getting that flow state, then a lot of more people would do it. And that's exactly why your brain is keeping you average. And I wrote this down on my notes. This is something that I realized. All decisions that you make are based on perspective. For example, a fat person who's fat is only fat because they have fundamentally flawed decision making when it comes to working out, eating healthy, and going on a diet, versus the person that's fit. The person that's fit is when they were once fat, they had to start making decisions and taking actions like a fit person in order to actually change themselves into that fit person. So with all those decisions you make, or it's ultimately based on the perspective that you have or had, right? So if, let's say, you want to get rich, like, I don't want to get rich. The only way that I can actually get rich is, or the most effective way to do it, is to actually believe that I'm rich, because my brain actually believes that I'm rich, and I'm gonna start looking at patterns and things that I wouldn't have if I really believed that I was a broke person. That's why you gotta manifest and attract that into your life. That's what, like, you gotta think about it. Like, when you go see nice cars, nice places, nice houses, this penthouse right here, right? All this stuff, you attract it into your life and you manifest it and you believe you're this rich person, and then you start seeing a path, right? You'll never see that path if you genuinely believe you're going to be broke for the rest of your life. always. But this is a video on how your brain is keeping you average and how you need to realize that before it's too late.